Hello, welcome. In this video, I'll just give a quick tour of how students can request appointments and how you as the coach will be able to see them come through. So this is our coach page. And in case you see yourself here and you're worried that students can already access this, your calendar page will not be linked until you let me know it's all good to go. And I'll be taking these down before we send this page to students so that only the ones showing will have completed their scheduling setup. So that's definitely step one so that it works for you and appointments won't be scheduled outside of your availability. So I've set up a test profile for myself here. And just so you know how this will work for them, they can see the interests you've indicated in your application form. They can filter by that. They can schedule an appointment from there or use this filter here to narrow down what they're seeing and schedule an appointment with whoever they think would be a good fit for their issue. So once they click schedule, they arrive at the page that you've configured like we discussed in the last video. So these are the time slots I decided would show. And I'm going to, as a student, go through and select an appointment slot. And they will be able to add in their information. They'll answer some questions that will help you understand a little bit more about what the appointment will be about. They can also upload any documents that would help. And they'll have to check off a box to agree to this disclosure to participate. So once that's done, the appointment has been made. And so the student will need to add this to whatever calendar they use, and they'll receive an email confirmation just like you will. The location of the meeting is a Zoom room provided by AMSA. So at the time of your appointment, you should just be able to click into this and start the meeting. We'll be testing through that, so it should run smoothly. You shouldn't need a password or anything or any AMSA staff present to start the meeting. And if you would like to just use the audio or have your camera off or call in with the audio on your phone, those are all options for you as well. It doesn't have to be a video conferencing appointment unless you want it to be, but it will be through Zoom either way. So let's switch gears to how you will see it as a coach. When someone requests an appointment, you'll receive an email to the email you provided to us, and it will have all of the information that the student submitted. You'll be able to see it in this email notification. You'll have the link here. Any documents they've attached will be accessible through this. So it will also show up on your integrated calendar. So you'll be able to see the student's name, contact info, just in case you need to get in touch, maybe have a clarifying question before the meeting starts. So here again is our Zoom link that we can use to start the meeting once it is time. And you will see all of their intake information. So one note here, if you drag around events on your integrated calendar, if you delete events on your integrated calendar, it will bring it back. It does not want you to do that because it will not inform the student if you change things that way. So if you need to change the time or delete or cancel, you have to do it through this link down here. That's why they have this little note here too. And it will be the same if you don't use Google Calendar. You'll still have a link available on your calendar invite if you need to make any changes to the appointment. So once you're here, You can reschedule. You can cancel if you need to, if an emergency comes up or anything like that. You can also, in this screen that's accessible through this link, and I can also show you how it's accessible if you just want to go to your Acuity account and access things from there. So what also is helpful about this page is that you can take notes that are private to you about your appointment. If you anticipate that you might meet with this same student again and you want to see notes about their situation to you that are visible to you, you can take notes here. Here it assures you that it's private. So that if that's helpful to you, of course you can take those kinds of notes on your own as well. So here's also the Zoom link and also where you can see their documents they've uploaded and their answers they've given to the intake form. And if you had just come and log into your Acuity scheduling account, which I suggest maybe bookmark or hang on to that link, you'll also see appointments come up in here. In addition to being added to your integrated calendar automatically and being emailed to you automatically, you'll see them come up in here and have access to reschedule, cancel, or add notes. So one last note that may be of use. So if you would like to also receive text messages when you receive an appointment, you can come over here to availability and calendar settings. And these are your settings. I'd encourage you to change your time zone if you need to. Add any other email addresses that you'd like to receive notifications about appointment bookings. Your email address that you provided to us will already be in here. And you can also add a comma and type in your phone number if you want to receive text messages. So just so you know, if a student replies to their appointment email, the admin email will receive that. I thought that might just help ease up on any admin burden for coaches. And if it's relevant to you, I'll pass it along. If it's a request to cancel and they just didn't use like the cancellation link, I can go in and do that for them. So that's how we're starting it out, and we'll see how it goes. So you can also add yourself here, but it may just be more work. So that is about it in as far as the appointments will be created. Once you've set up your calendar, let me know and I will add you to the live page with your link, and students will be able to start requesting appointments with you, and you'll be able to view those requested appointments and use this Zoom room provided to hold the meeting. And feel free to reach out anytime you have any questions. I'm the AMSA staff who's helping with the logistics, so you can reach me here or mentorship@amsa.org, or yeah, lots of ways to get in touch. I'm sure Richard would also be a good point of contact more for questions that aren't tied to logistics. And we're definitely helping trying to ease that admin burden. So thank you so much for volunteering for this program, and we're really looking forward to getting it rolled out.